Hey, have you subscribed to the channel yet? And don't forget to like the video. That way you can stay up to date with all the incredible stories we'll be sharing here. Let's go on this journey of curiosities together. Let's go.
Real superpowers hidden in your body. We grow up mesmerized by stories of superheroes, beings gifted with incredible world-altering abilities. We watch them fly, lift mountains, and heal in an instant, and we see it as pure fiction. But what if I told you that the line between science fiction and human biology is thinner than you think? The ordinary human body, your body, is a vessel of latent powers that, in many ways, rival those from comic books. You don't need to be bitten by a radioactive spider or come from a distant planet. You just need to understand the potential that is already hidden, dormant within your own DNA. Prepare to discover the 6 real superpowers you already possess. Superpower number 1, hysterical strength. First, let's talk about raw power. You've surely heard the incredible stories. A mother lifting a car to free her trapped child, or a hiker moving a boulder that would normally be immovable. This isn't a myth. It's a biological fail-safe called hysterical strength. In a true life or death situation, your brain's amygdala triggers an extreme fight or flight response. It floods your system with a massive cocktail of adrenaline and endorphins. This does 2 things. It acts as a powerful painkiller, and more importantly, it shuts down the natural safety limiters on your muscles. Normally, your brain prevents you from using more than about 65% of your muscular strength to protect your tendons and ligaments from tearing. But in that critical moment, those safeties are bypassed. For a few seconds, you can access 100% of your raw physical power, a feat of pure, desperate, superhuman strength. Superpower number 2, extreme regeneration. While we can't regrow entire limbs like a salamander, our body's capacity for regeneration is nothing short of miraculous. The star of this show is your liver. It is the only solid organ in your body that can fully regenerate itself. Surgeons can remove over half of a liver, and within a matter of weeks, it can grow back to its original size. Your bones, stronger than concrete by weight, are masters of self-repair, constantly breaking down old tissue and building new, stronger structures. And consider your skin, your body's largest organ. It completely replaces itself every 2 to 4 weeks. Right now, at this very moment, millions of your cells are engaged in a constant, silent process of regeneration, healing damage you aren't even aware of. Superpower number 3, human echolocation. This power sounds like it was pulled directly from a superhero's skill set. Just as bats and dolphins navigate in total darkness, humans have the capacity to see with sound. This ability, known as human echolocation, has been mastered by blind individuals across the world. A famous example is Daniel Kish, who lost his sight as a baby. By producing sharp, distinct clicks with his tongue, he can interpret the returning echoes to form a detailed mental map of his surroundings. He can identify a tree, a car, or a doorway. He can even ride a bicycle through traffic. His brain is so incredibly adaptable that the visual cortex, the part of the brain that is supposed to process light from the eyes, has been completely rewired. It now processes sound, turning echoes into images. Superpower number 4, slow motion perception. Have you ever been in a moment of extreme danger, like a near car crash, and felt as if time itself was slowing down? This isn't your imagination, it's a temporal superpower. It's a phenomenon known as tachypsychia. When your brain's fear center, the amygdala, senses mortal danger, it kicks your memory into overdrive. Your brain begins to absorb and record far more sensory information per second than it normally would. You're not actually seeing in slow motion. Rather, your brain is working so fast that it creates a higher frame rate of the event. When you recall the memory later, it feels stretched out, as if it happened over a longer period. It's your brain's way of giving you precious extra milliseconds to process the threat and find a way to react. Superpower 5. Extreme endurance. While we may not be the fastest or strongest animal, humanity possesses a superpower that allowed us to dominate the planet. Extreme endurance. We are, by far, the best long-distance runners in the animal kingdom. The secret isn't in our legs, but in our skin. Our ability to sweat from millions of glands across our body is a highly advanced cooling system that most other animals lack. Early humans used this for a strategy called persistence hunting. A hunter would simply choose an animal, like a faster antelope, and jog after it for hours under the hot sun. The antelope could sprint away, but it would eventually have to stop to pant and avoid overheating. The human, however, just kept sweating and just kept running until the animal literally collapsed from exhaustion. It is the ultimate power of persistence. Superpower 6 and conclusion. And finally, the most profound superpower of all, the one that governs all the others, neuroplasticity. Your brain is not a fixed, static organ. It is a dynamic, living universe of connections that is constantly changing based on your thoughts, actions, and experiences. Every new skill you learn, like playing a musical instrument, physically changes the structure of your brain. Studies of London taxi drivers showed that the part of their brain responsible for spatial memory, the hippocampus, was physically larger than in average people because they had memorized the city's complex map. This is the power to consciously evolve. You can become smarter, more skilled, and more resilient. The true human superpower isn't just what your body can do in a moment of crisis, but the infinite potential of what your mind can choose to become. The power to change is the greatest power of all.